Good afternoon, crypto maniacs. It's the voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest. Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in. Guys, today we're talking about Ether. A crypto rally out there. Everything green on the pastures. Grass-fed crypto on the market caps. Talk of Coinbase, Google partnership, and more as the rest of the kaboomers tune in to this live broadcast. Indeed, this is a live broadcast warming up this crypto oven to 450 and beyond. The boomers are here. Blockchain Queens races. I see you guys. Good morning. Hit the like, the subscribe, the post notification buttons. Button it up out there. Boomers. Indeed, a rally. This is it, champ. Kaboom, says Jiggerome. Got the notification. Joey Alex says, indeed, great. What's up? Blockchain Susha. Queens Races is asking if we sold that ETH from our bag. Not as of late, but it looks like this may be the time. So we'll be talking about that today. Captain James says, big champ. Boom. Crypto looking healthy today. Indeed. It's looking GMO free. It looks grass fed out there today, guys. I hope you guys are staying healthy with the cryptos, healthy with your snacks and your diet and exercise and everything else that you're doing out there on the markets and the real world and in the virtual one as well. Universal Vibes TV says persistence overcome resistance. Indeed. Electro Gaming says good morning. Good morning to you. Bora says kaboom. Hi champ. Hi box. Shout out to Bora. Shout out to Impatient Potato. How I Made says good thing we held ETH, huh? Better than, you know, where it was before, closer to 100. So the question today is, when do we let it go or do we hold on for the long gun? I would like your opinions out there. Drop it in the population of the chat box. Guys, again, we're talking about Ether, the overall crypto rally, and then there's talks of a Coinbase Google partnership. Right now, it's just talks. People are speculating, and we want to talk more about it today. Hold the ETH for a little longer, says Susha. Vitalik been hitting the weights. It looks like he hit a little whey protein over the weekend, so that's good. How you doing, Chief? Shout out to Tech48. I'm doing great today. Just came back from the gym and hit a little PR there on the squats. A little PR on the squats. So I'm feeling healthy, guys. Every day, well, not every day, every other day, we're hitting the gym heavy weight. And we're doing those streams on Friday talking about crypto, diet and exercise, spirituality, all kinds of self-improvement and more. So tune in to all the live streams. Make sure you hit all the buttons, button it up out there, guys. And bookmark my page just in case the commies over there, YouTube and the rest of the cucks, they block you from receiving your post notifications. So you got to take it upon yourself. Don't let another man notify you about what's going on. You got to take it upon yourself to make it happen out there. Mike says sub 300. The whole 300 crypto Spartans are in the box right now, getting stronger every day. LTC hitting the weights. Also, we're going to be checking out the markets before we talk about Ether, this crypto rally, and the talk of Coinbase Google partnership possible. It's a talk right now. It's not confirmed right now. It's just speculation. So I want to talk about that as well. I got a notification today, says Susha. Excellent. Great. That's good to hear. Impatient Potato with the thumbs up. And the boomers are here in the box. So let's check out the numbers today, the mathematics, and see how healthy these things are looking today, because it is looking like grass-fed beef out there, grass-fed cryptos, all organic, non-GMO. We want to snipe out any possible GMO coins out the box. We'll be talking about that as well. Here's the market cap. Let me hit refresh and see how healthy things are looking today on the mathematics out there. 132 billion worldwide. Bitcoin dominance 51.9, staying the same, but the market cap has increased in weight. Almost 10 billion over the weekend. It's looking healthy out there. Bitcoin at 39.15 as we approached 4K. Indeed, they told you it was going to go under 2,000, 1,000, those doomers and gloomers. Although it may be a possibility, we're positive out here with all the outlooks for the short, mid, and long-term. Kaboom, kaboom, fire out the shots. The snipers are booming everybody out the box. All the funny bunnies. How about it, guys? How about it? Crypto rally indeed. 39.15 on the bits, more and more kabooms. Ether at 145. Today we're going to do some Ether predictions. I'm going to read some off there I came across on some article and ask the question, is it time to dump the bag there with the ETH now that it's up? Some are saying hold it for a little longer, and others may disagree. I want to hear your opinion out there because, you know, I want to talk about this Ether upgrade. BitTorrent creator advised against going proof of stake. I want to actually share that with you guys and get some of your opinions. Ripple is trash out there. The fake counterfeit crypto. This is not even a real crypto, guys. And now the Ripple people are feeling some type of way after JP Morgan announced that they have a digital coin. Now they're starting to realize that they're funny bunny. EOS at 346, up 22% in the box out there. Boom, boom, boom. Ethereum on steroids. Watch out, Ether. Here comes EOS to snipe you out the box if you don't get on your P's and Q's immediately. Right now, I need Ether on the strong lifts. I need Ether on the whey protein. And while they're doing it, EOS is looking like a crypto maniac kaboomer ready to seize the decentralized application platforms from all the coins right now. EOS, number 4, they're at 346. Litecoin at $48 as we approach that $50 mark. I'm glad I held the lights out there, guys. It's up almost 12%. We got Bitcoin Cash. I'm not convinced with the BCH, guys. I'll keep it 1,000 with you. But I like it. I like it. I'm not entirely sold. I mean, better than Satoshi Vision, I'll tell you that much. But let's see where all goes when it comes to Bitcoin Cash now that Litecoin may implement Mimble-Wimble. And, you know, Litecoin's got that first mover advantage compared to Bitcoin Cash. Indeed, 145 with a Bitcoin Cash tether. You know about that counterfeit crypto, in my opinion. It's not even really a coin. 2 cents for Tron, now number 8. Stellar still remains in the top 10 at 8 cents. Binance now a top 10 crypto. Binance is one of my favorite performers of 2018 and 2019. I got to shout out Derek McLean, one of our boomers that kept pointing out Binance to us. And although there's some centralization and it is an ERC20 token that exists on the Ethereum blockchain, I do like the fact that Binance has been promising a decentralized exchange. I think that they're going to be running their test net sometime soon, excuse me, somewhere around February 20th, if I'm not mistaken. They'll be doing a test net for their DEX exchange. Bitcoin SV, I don't need to see that one. Cardano at 4 cents, it's up as well. Monero at $51, IOTA at 30 cents, and we have Dash at 86. Maker now moving up. Maker has caught my attention. I need to do more research on Maker. One thing that I've noticed is that they have a low circulating supply, only 1 million coins there for Maker. So if you know more about the makes, let me know about it, because it definitely is on my radar there as it continues to rise up the rankings. And then you got Neo in anticipation for this DevCon. I don't know if it started already, but it's at 884. Indeed, Binance going to DPoS anyways. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know if they were going delegated proof of stake or not. I got to keep my eyes on that. Big move for EOS, indeed. You know, I got a baggie there. I got a baggie. It's looking sexy. It's looking sexy, up 22% in 24 hours. EOS, in my opinion, will be the first coin to knock Ether out the box and take the market share there as far as a decentralized application. I mean, most of the dApps are already running on EOS anyway. So let's see what's going on out there, guys. When they hit the exchange, it's gonna boom quick, says Blockchain Susha. Jamie D looking out like a clown, can't fade Ripple, but the enemy of my enemy, you know the rest. Indeed, you know, look, the Ripple people now are feeling some type of way about Jamie Dimon and this fake JPM coin, but you know, it's time for them to look in the mirror if you've been holding that Ripple, guys. It's trash bags. I've been telling you for years on end now, it seems like. I was going to wait, sell my ETH until the 25th, but sold last week to buy more Very. Thankfully, Very is also up, so I'm in the green, says Nano Joe. Shout out to Nano Joe. D-Rock here with the biceps. Original Copy says, what up, champ? It's time to dump the ETH. You may be right there, Copy. Indeed. We have Captain James. I read that. Queen's Racist is selling some more Litecoin at 50. All right. Cryptozilla says, I learned how to bake crypto today. Put some Tezos in the oven. I like that, Cryptozilla. Good morning, my crypto brothers. It's a green day, says Double X. Indeed. Indeed. It's grass-fed today. It's looking organic out there on the markets. How I Made says EOS has much happening in their ecosystem. Absolutely, How I Made. Did I miss the jazz music, says D-Rock. No, you didn't miss any jazz music, but it seems like pretty soon we're going to have to fire up some funk or there and throw if things start rallying hard, which they are starting to appear that way today, just give it a few days. I want a major kaboom before I whip out the funk and start rallying with the music out here, but it's coming sooner than later. D-Rock. How I Made says the new DEX experience was nice. Funds go straight to your wallet, no fees. Derek says, what's up? What's BNB at? BNB looking healthy. I just shouted you out, Derek, before you came into the box. BNB looking like a soldier out there. 951, like a 300 crypto maniac. It's a top 10 coin, looking sexier than ever. Eric Thorpe says started hitting the gym again a few weeks ago, starting to see those gains today. Shout out to Eric. Boom. Improving himself, becoming a stronger crypto maniac, as everybody in the box should. Follow the lead out there. Eric hit the gym. So did I. Hit a PR on the squats today. I don't need you looking like Vitalik out there. Just because Vitalik did a little 14% gain today, he's still looking like a soy boy, if you ask me. It's still slim on the ETH. Anything, you know, really under 250, if you ask me, still slim for the ETH. I remember when ETH was over $1,000 out there, boomers. Shout out to Marlon Jones showing love in the population of the chat box. He just threw 2 on it. Let me drop a bomb for our boomer Marlon, a bull on the block indeed. Greeting from Seattle, Neo DevCon. So it seems like that Neo DevCon has already started. It has began already. So keep us updated out there, Marlon. Neo's up as well. I like the wallet a lot. Neo, what they call the Chinese Ethereum, and you can stake and earn a second token. It's called the gas token, and indeed, it's looking sexy out there. Thank you, Marlon, for the love. Let me drop a little bills off the ceiling for you, a little fiat out there. Guys, the super chat is open. We have had some of our videos demonetized and deemed not suitable for advertisers. So when guys like Marlon and others drop a little bit of ducats here in the box, a little bit of papers here in the box, it definitely keeps us going and keeps Baby Champ strong with the whey protein formula. Indeed, no soy out there, guys. It's over, says Marlon Jones. Oh, okay, so the DevCon was this weekend then. Okay. Keep us updated on how it went, and let us know if there's any sexy information that you'd like to share. John Schofield says, I'm now heavily shorted on ETH. You lot need to expect a dump. Yeah, you know, after a run up, you usually see a little dip. So, you know, some like original copy said it's time to dump the ETH and take that profit. So maybe. Indeed, gas was up 84% over the weekend. Don't sleep on Neo, says Nano. Indeed, we're not sleeping on that one. I got a little baggie of Neo there. Stashed away. Queen's Races says, nice 100% gain so far on Neo Champ. I'm happy. Shout out to Queen's Races. Marlon Jones says, lots of projects being built on Neo for government tracking of crypto. Ooh, government tracking of crypto. You know, it's the Chinese, and they're commies out there. What would we expect out there, Marlon? So do we take profits and move on to another coin, or how do you feel about that? Stack some privacy coin, says Marlon Jones. So let's see if maybe Litecoin is the one, a little bit more Monero. But you know how I've been saying, Marlon, privacy is one of the top industries that I'm focused on for the mid to long term. So I'm definitely agreeing with that. Peter says gas down currently 16% today. Okay, let's see who the winners are today as far as gains. Shout out to Veritasium. Boomers in the box picked that up. Veri is up 33%. Wax, we've entertained Wax in the past. I believe that this is some sort of an exchange for gaming tokens. The gaming industry being one of the industries that I'm focused on as well, alongside the privacy industry. So you got Wax up, and then EOS booming like a maniac, swinging for the fences, looking like Barry Bonds, like Mark McGuire in his prime today. EOS at 346. EOS looking like it's heading to $5, ready to cold crush. Ether in its tracks. Hollow up 19%. This is another memer. It's like the next Chainlink, if you ask me. You know, Chainlink, Hollow seems like meme coins. I'm not sure if they're here for the long gun, but they make gains out there. Bitcoin Gold, another fork of Bitcoin. I'm not too excited about it, but it's up. Bitcoin Cash is up as well. Mixin, Ether, Bancor, Cardano, Litecoin. Boom, boom, boom. Are there any losers today? ARK is losing 12%. Aurora is down. Power Ledger's down. Paxos, TrueUSD, USD Coin, DAI. Those are stable, funny bunny cryptos that, in my opinion, are counterfeit. You know how I feel about these stable coins, guys. Throw them out the box. You don't need them. JP Morgan's another fake coin. I want nothing to do with it. Give me more bits, and more kaboom. Indeed. Let's talk about bullish signal confirmed over here. Skyrocket mode on in cryptos. Ether is rallying right now. You could see ETH rose up 0.338 and gave a bullish signal in Asian time zone. Ether looks at Constantinople. The other actors look beyond. So Constantinople is the upgrade that has been delayed for some time now, and apparently will be instituted sometime around February 28th. It's the first step to move the blockchain to proof of stake. I don't know all the technicalities, although there has been some critiques over there by the BitTorrent creator, and he is advising for Ether not to move to proof of stake. So we'll talk about that as well. You could see some of the predictions here with Ethereum. I have this article linked down below on Benzinga. It talks about ETH is currently trading at a price level of 138. It's ever since this article is written, the price continues to rise. The first bullish target is $142, which it's already met. Right now, it's currently, what was it, 145? Let me hit refresh again. Yeah, 145 right now. Okay, so it's already hit that first bullish target. The second target now is at 150, which seems like it may hit some congestion resistance there, and the third awaits at 161 below the current price in anticipation of a possible pullback. Okay, because after things rise so quickly, there's always a little dive and a slide, and you may want to consider that if you're holding the bag. First support level there is at 130 bucks. Second support level 123, and the third support level is solid at $115. Says this article. Okay, says this article. We're not crypto professionals. This is not what we're saying. I'm reading to you an article over there on benzinga.com. If you'd like to study it and read it in its entirety, I have it linked down below. But that's the price predictions there with ETH. I'll tell you, I'm seriously considering maybe it hits 150 or even closer to 160, maybe dumping some of the bag. I'll tell you, if you don't know, I've been a little bit hesitant holding this ETH bag for a while now, ever since they have delayed the upgrades with Ethereum. Okay, although now they said that they're going to institute them at the end of the month. It seems like upgrading Ether, like Dan Larimer says, it seems like it's trying to change an engine on a moving car. It probably is not as feasible as some may believe. You got EOS making movements right now, moving quicker than Ethereum, and we've already learned last week through sites like DApp Radar and whatnot that the majority of the decentralized applications have already moved to EOS, what I like to call Ethereum on steroids. Now, there's some EOS haters out there, being that there are some barriers to entry to mine the EOS coin there with the 21 block producers that need to be voted in. It's a delegated proof of stake model, and some are saying that it's a bit centralized. We know that the blockchain is not immutable, and it's more, and I've compared this in the past, it seems more like a token owners association. I compare it like a homeowners for crypto. Some may be good, some may be bad, and if you get into EOS, you got to accept the constitution, and that's what it is. Things are up for arbitration, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So that's what it is out there. Blockchain Susha says there's no resistance after 4,200. Hopefully not. Hey guys, here for the boomers. Shout out to Karan. I've seen a couple charts on Twitter showing Bitcoin running back up to 6K and find support. Hopefully that's true out there, Susha. We've been patiently waiting. I'm expecting a dump because everything is green, says Derek McLean. Yeah, that's entirely possible. Like I just said, a dip, dive, and a slide usually comes after there's a strong run up. But the question is how much will it drop, and will it continue its trend northward towards 6,000, like Blockchain Susha said that he heard there or read on Twitter? The wax token chart was ugly. Yeah, Derek, I know we never got into that one. EOS up 22%. Yeah, it's booming. Extreme surveillance on the horizon with these neo coins and what Marlon learned at the NeoCoin DevCon. And whatnot. Man, I feel good. Kaboom, says Clipper 440. It's looking good out there. It's looking good. Total market cap up to 132 billion. It looks like we gained about 10 billion dollars over the weekend, so it's gaining weight there on the markets indeed. Let's talk about Coinbase, a possible partnership with Google. I got this link down below, cryptodaily.co.uk. Is this a sign that Coinbase could start a partnership with Google? An article written by Mark Nesvisky, if I'm not pronouncing that correctly, excuse me. Coinbase, one of the largest, most notorious crypto firms. They have been in the industry from almost the very start and aim to provide one thing: a complete, regulated, and safe space. Okay, until 2018, Coinbase had limited themselves to just a handful of major cryptos. This was down to the fact within Coinbase license and their own rules and regulations. During 2018, however, the team at Coinbase realized they need to expand in order to access a wider investor market. And now you know that they list a bunch of other coins, including BAT and Ripple and Stellar. I didn't know Ripple's over on Coinbase. Is that true, guys? I'm not sure. Let me know. What will the next step be? Many believe that for Coinbase, the next step in their journey will be integrating with larger mainstream companies in order to help attract a mainstream audience and display a sort of certificate of trust, says this article. If a major firm like Google, for example, gets behind Coinbase, the general population will find it far easier to actually trust that Coinbase are legitimate and that their operations are safe and secure. That's an assumption, but one that I tend to agree with. How this might come about is hard to pinpoint. Coinbase aren't exactly going to offer Google a lot, so therefore they need to give Google a reason to want to enter a partnership. They do say that everybody has their price, however. We, of course, just are speculating in this article, says the author. There are no big indications that Coinbase plan to partner with Google or Apple or any major tech firms anytime soon. Recent reports, however, do suggest that at the very least, Coinbase are starting to integrate with some of the services that the likes of Google and Apple provide. Now, according to Cointelegraph, San Francisco-based crypto exchange Coinbase announced that users of its Coinbase wallet can now back up their private keys on cloud storage, namely on Google Drive and on iCloud. The move has received some mixed reactions from the crypto community and cybersecurity experts, some of whom seem skeptical about the idea of storing private keys on centralized servers. I'm one of those. I'm skeptical about that. Others are confident about the new feature, stressing that it entails encryptions. So that's what it is. Now you can store your private keys on the Google Drive or iCloud. And I'll tell you, I bet you Google and Apple are just loving this. They'll be happy to handle your private keys for you if you're a little baby bear cub dancing and prancing out there. Don't give your keys to another man or another entity out there, guys. Funny bunny. Snipe them out there. I'll tell you, I don't like this at all, but I'll tell you, they must love it. They, you know, it raises their negotiating power if they're holding everybody's keys. Not only are they holding everybody's private data, all their movements, all their GPS, all their locations. And by the way, go into your Google settings right now and turn everything off. You got to go there every like month or two and make sure that nothing has secretly been turned on just in case. But that's what it is out there. Now they want to hold your bags out there. Is this the first step for Google to partner with Coinbase? Again, this is just speculation by this author here on Crypto Daily. I have it linked down below if you guys would like to read it in its entirety. Let's talk about BitTorrent creator who's advising that Ethereum developers not to switch to proof of stake on cryptoglobe.com. Here's the article. Omar Faradi is reporting over there. And let's check what this has to say because I didn't read this before. So Bram Cohen, an American computer programmer and the author of the peer-to-peer file sharing protocol and software program BitTorrent, has advised Ethereum's developers to not switch to proof-of-stake consensus protocol. He says on Twitter, his advice to Ether: number 1, drop the sharding. Number 2, drop proof of stake. And number 3, separate out state transitions from their justifications. Now, I don't understand number 3 too much. I'm not a developer, but if someone can enlighten me, let me know. Cohen also suggested that Ether's development team separate out state transitions from their justifications and drop sharding as they work on upgrading the Ether blockchain network. In response to Cohen's recommendations, Twitter user Wall Street 5 asked Blockstack co-founder Mr. Ali why his platform couldn't be deployed to Bitcoin SV instead of Ethereum. You know that Bitcoin SV, a fork of Bitcoin Cash, is not designed as a general purpose platform to launch decentralized apps. And that's why I'm looking at, you know, other things. And I think that Litecoin is separating itself from things like Bitcoin Cash and SV now that they're perhaps implementing the Mimble-Wimble privacy transactions. Let's see here. So I don't know what Mr. Cohen is advising as an alternative to proof of stake, but he says not to go proof of stake. You know, I like proof of work a little bit more than proof of stake. It seems to me like proof of work anchors the proof in reality as opposed to those that are just staking the coins virtually, because let's just think about the inception of a blockchain. If it's proof of stake, those that created the blockchain are the ones that could stake the coin at the beginning first. They have like a first mover advantage. There's not really any work that needs to be done except just being there at the beginning, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. In the proof of work situation, you actually need hardware, and the only barrier to entry is just hardware. So that's what it is. 484 Litecoin on Binance, says Queen's Races. And Marlon Jones says, talked to some devs working on Know Your Customers AML for DEXs, says huge demand as they want to be SEC compliant. I see this as the first step towards crypto censorship. Yeah, we know it's been coming, Marlon. They want to attack all the networks. Privacy is more valuable than most people think. Andrea says, be wary as Bitcoin must maintain neutrality as this is Bitcoin's most valuable attribute. Absolutely. And that's why I'm liking Mimblewimble right now. Litecoin up nicely from $3 just over 2 years ago. Litecoin's best investment in crypto right now, says Mark D. It's looking sexy. I'll tell you that much, Mark. I don't know if it's the best. And again, I'm not a crypto advisor. We're going to have to make our own decisions out there. I'm no one's crypto daddy, although maybe I should be. But it's definitely looking sexy. Derek says Google is a tech monopoly. It's definitely looking that way, Derek. CryptoZilla says total market cap 132 billion. Revolutionist, our Cardano general, has just stepped into the box. He says green on the field. Indeed, Rev, things are looking grass-fed there on the field, and they're looking like non-GMO crypto right now. It's looking healthy. Snipe out the Ripple out the box and any other fake cheap JPM coin, and hodl those coins you believe in for the long gun. Mark D says, Queens, put your Litecoin in a wallet before Binance exit scams like Quadriga. Ooh, all right. I've questioned that. Binance could be on a thin thread. They could be the next Quadriga. They could be the next Mount Gox. But currently, they're looking like Amazon right now. They're looking strong. So hopefully they don't fold out there, because the coin is performing like Barry Bonds, like Mark McGuire in their primes. How I Made says proof of stake, proof of work. There's trade-offs. Indeed. I like them both. And, I'm an EOS supporter, but, I'll tend to agree with the BitTorrent creator. Maybe Ether should stay POW. We don't know. Binance is in Malta. Binance in Malta is funny bunny. Amazon is in the USA. Yeah, Amazon's worldwide. But Binance had to move to Malta because they were in China, which is even funnier bunnier. So that's what it is. But you may be right, Mark. You may be right. Revolution is showing love. Kaboom! Just got 5 pounds. He's got 5 on it. Kaboom to the moon. Indeed. Thanks, Rev. I appreciate you. The Cardano general's in the box. And shout out to you. Cardano's up as well. And he just threw 5 on it. Guys, you got 5 on it. Do you got 5 on it here? Do you have 5 on the bucket? Do you have 5 on the crypto cipher? Don't show up to the party empty-handed. Don't be one of those guys that always shows up to drink and never brings a bottle. Okay, do you got 5 on it out there, guys? Amazon's multinational indeed. Beam and Grin might be a huge in a year, says How I Made. Yeah, I like Beam better than Grin though, because it's deflationary. But yeah, you may be right. Derek said that Amazon's multinational and they just left New York. Well, they were never in New York. They just said that they don't plan to set up shop in New York. The commies in New York, everybody complaining. Too much regulation out there. That's what happens when you become super socialized out there. That companies think twice of setting up shop in your municipality because of all the regulation, and that may not bring the jobs that everybody was expecting. Kaboom, super chat's open. I'm a broke boomer today, though. Shout out to Queens Races, always showing love. You're here, though, Queens, and dropping comments and staying positive, and that's what matters. You always show love out there. It doesn't matter if you're broke today. Tomorrow, you'll be broke again. Boom for Queens, boom for Revolutionists, and boom for everybody out there that's always showing up to the super chat, showing love out there in the form of a donation or in the form of a positive comment or sharing the stream with your friends, family, and your little piglets on the farm. Do it now, guys. Do it now. Let everybody know that Champagne's on the networks booming with the best of them. Kraken emailed me with a direct phone number to a consultant overlooking my Kraken account. Kraken taking the lead, says Mark D. Okay, that's interesting. I'll tell you, right when I read that, I'll say first thing that came to mind is watch out. That seems like it could be a phishing attempt, so you never know. No Ripple on Coinbase yet, says Tank. So that article is mistaken. That article is incorrect, talking about Ripple being listed on Coinbase. I thought that was off. Tank, thanks for clarifying that and cross-referencing that. They didn't want to support the NYC union, so Amazon left. NYC unions and all these things are commie mentality out there, guys. It's not free market. It's one step away from socialism. And that's, proof that in the long run, that stuff is not going to work because there's no incentives for people to boom harder. You got to go to some place where there's no regulations, free market, open trade out there. Let the boomers breathe out there. Kaboom. Here's my bomb. There you go. Shout out to Derek, Tank, Mark, How I Made, Queens. Mike says PEOS is a privacy coin running on EOS airdrop coming soon. Okay. I think I've heard about that. I need to look into that a little bit more, but thanks for reminding us. Clipper says we're winners. We haven't opened our hands along this long crypto winter. A lot of soldiers have fallen, but we're here well alive. Shout out to Clipper, a sniper there on the field, waiting to snipe whatever moves. I know you've been hodling strong out there, Clipper. Welcome back to the box. And you're right, the soldiers are still here. We've lost a few good men out there, and our condolences to the baby bear cubs and all the funny bunnies that couldn't rock with us for the long gun. But we're here till 2020 and beyond. Shout out to all the maniacs at Clipper 440. Whoa Nug Snowmaid. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I always see you here in the box. Kaboom to you. Queen says, champ, heads up, my girl that don't have Coinbase account got a text yesterday saying you have 13 Bitcoin. Click on the link to verify. They're trying to fish. Yeah, I mean, most people don't have 13 Bitcoin, much less, they're not receiving text either. So watch out for those phishing attempts out there, guys. You shouldn't be responding to anything out there, especially when it comes with the crypto. And indeed, use different emails, use different passwords. Make sure you fragment it and decentralize things. You don't want to be using your same password for your email that you would for your crypto and vice versa. You guys should know the deal by now. Stay safe and watch out for those phishing attempts. CryptoZilla says Binance was in Japan, but they didn't want to deal with the regs here. And Malta rolled out the red carpet for them, so they left. Okay, so my understanding was Binance was in China, but CryptoZilla is saying they were in Japan. Maybe you're right. But I do know that they had a rollout of wherever they were into Malta because Malta, they did roll out the red carpet and they are offering them a better deal. D-Rock says Amazon talks of making their own crypto. The very next day, Bezos negative press. Then they get out of NYC deal. Too much news on the company in too many directions, says D-Rock. Let's see. But I do expect more of these global corporations to start rolling out their own coins. They're not going to be able to resist being able to print free money. JP Morgan's doing it. Everybody's following the lead. And now Ripple holders are feeling some type of way. Indeed. Good advice from the champ, says Mark D. Kraken looking much safer than Binance, though. I don't know, Mark D. I haven't used Kraken, so I can't say, confirm or deny that. Marlon says he met Dohang Fei, the developer of NEO. He told me that NEO will release financial report detailing spending of NEO Global Council by end of March 2019, and that they will be stepping up to communicate with the community, says Marlon Jones, fresh out of the NEO DevCon out there in Seattle. I'm not sure if you made any videos or you're sharing any of that information on your channel, but let us know, and if you are, I'll let the boomers know to head on over. But listen to Marlon. He was just out there talking to Daihong Fei, and he was at the DevCon over there, NEO DevCon. So, he's informing us. Rev says, Mark D, I hope you have a bag of Cardano as they're planning huge releases and a massive update coming this April. We're patiently waiting out there, Rev. Hopefully they deliver, because if they don't, I'm going to have to fire a sniper shot at them. So let's hope that they don't play like Ether and delay the upgrade that we are so patiently waiting for, because it's looking sexy. Cardano's looking good. I'll tell you that much. Right now, it's just promises, but I'll tell you, I'm a believer. I'm a believer. Maybe not as big as a believer as Rev is, but I'm a believer. CryptoZilla says Binance was number 2 in China, but Binance moved out first to Japan before the China ban. They got the jump on all others and now on the top. Indeed. Does anyone trust Binance? Are they becoming the next Facebook of elite exchanges? I've questioned that before, but the fact and the truth is that they're performing. So if you've been holding the bag like Derek has, you're definitely up. It's one of the top performers out there. Cardano's still 4 cents. I think it is. Let me see. It's still 4 cents, but it's creeping up 4.5 cents. Making a jump from 4 to 5 cents. You know, it's a big jump. So it's going to be, you know, it's 4.5 cents. So let's see. It is up though, almost 13% in the past 24 hours. Not performing like well, it's performing like Litecoin is only up 11%. So it's not performing like EOS, or like, no, it's performing better than Binance. So yeah, Cardano's not doing too bad. Cardano's not doing too bad. If Cardano delivers, could show huge returns. I agree. And that's what Rev is banking on. Rev says if they don't upgrade, I'll fire a sniper shot at them. Yeah, let's see. We'll hold them accountable. We gotta, you know, we definitely gotta hold them accountable because we want to see them win. And right now they're falling behind as far as the mover advantage. I mean, EOS is about to take the lead. Tron is there, but maybe Cardano has better tech. So we don't know. Let's see. FYI, Champ, Cardano conference is coming to Miami. You could buy tickets in Cardano. Sad that's the only thing you could do with Cardano now. Okay, thanks for letting us know. Derek says they are Facebook and Amazon of crypto, but they are both centralized and decentralized because they want to appeal to all people, says Derek, concerning Binance. Yeah, we do know that they're moving over to that DEX exchange, and I like that. And I like that. That was one of the reasons that, you know, I gave them a whirl and I gave them a chance out there because they seem to show a good, honest effort to decentralize. The top exchange in China above Binance was Huobi. Okay. Marlon, I will invite you to my castle that I buy with Cardano. I hope you're inviting everybody, revolutionists, or at least the top 10 or 15 boomers that are always here in the box. All you maniacs. We got 47 crypto maniacs tuning in right now, guys. Make sure you hit all the buttons for me. Let the globe know that Champagne, your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber, is in the box, kabooming with the best of them as Ether and crypto rally. It looks green on the field, green on the pastures, grass-fed crypto, grass-fed beef. I hope you're eating it. Don't be a funny bunny vegan out there. Eat more beef, in my personal opinion. Make sure it's grass-fed, though, okay? Pasture-raised. I don't want you with this industry meat. The poor animals are suffering. You know, bless them out there if you are, you know, eating good grass-fed pasture raised. Koran says he will be there, Rev. Okay. Indeed. Koran has a tiny bag of Cardano. Now, just to recap here, some targets for Ether during this crypto rally and then the talk of Coinbase Google partnership. So I have this link down below. You could see this on Ben Zinga. This is an article talking about the bullish signal confirmed skyrocket mode on in crypto. It's posted by Thomas Salas, if I'm not pronouncing that right. Excuse me. ETH rose about 0.338, gave a bullish signal in Asia time zone. Ethereum looks at Constantinople, which is the upgrade they're going to lock in just about a week, supposedly, and others look beyond. So, you know, this is the question, you know, should one dump right before the upgrade or not? You know, usually that's when, you know, things happen before the rumor. Buy the rumor, sell the news is what they say. So we're speculating that, you know. I've lost some confidence in ETH. I'm going to be honest with you. I've lost some confidence in ETH after they've promised so many times that they're going to upgrade and they haven't really done it yet. So just because they may upgrade on February 25th, my understanding is that this upgrade is coming in portions. So it's not going to be, even if they do institute the upgrade, it's just going to be phase one. So I don't know, guys. Let me know. Ripple's a little behind but can explode above 0.33. We don't care about Ripple. This is trash bags, guys. Ripple's trash, and I'm glad that they're feeling some type of way about JPM coin and all the other funny bunny coins. It's time for those Ripple holders to look in the mirror and quit with the soy, please. Ether, here's the predictions for Ether. First bullish target, which was already met just maybe a few hours ago, was 142, has been surpassed. Ether currently at 145, if I'm not mistaken, last time we checked. Ether, 145 indeed. And so the next target here is 150. That's the next resistance. And then the third at 161. Okay, says this article. Now, if it doesn't go bullish, they are anticipating a pullback. The first support level at 130, second support level at 123, and third support level at 115. Let me know if your charts are saying the same things. You know, I'm not that crazy about TA, but sometimes, you know, it's the only thing people have to hold on to. We don't need to talk about Ripple. I got this other article linked down below. Could be a possible sign that Coinbase and Google could be partnering. This, again, is just speculation by this article here on Crypto Daily. But apparently now Coinbase is allowing its users to store their private keys on both the Google Cloud and the iCloud. And I'm sure that both Google and Apple will be happy to hold your keys for you, and that will continue to give them a negotiating advantage, because they got all your stuff, guys. They got all your stuff, and they're selling it out there and profiting off you. Don't put your private keys in the cloud, in my personal opinion. Don't let another entity or another man handle your bags. You guys should be saving and storing your own private keys, either in a hardware wallet or in a piece of paper on a stone or something like that. Throw it under the mattress in your shoebox or wherever it may be. But I don't think that you should let another person or entity handle your bag. And that's, again, my personal opinion. You guys could do whatever you like. Ripple's garbage, big community full of robots. I agree. Constantinople has failed twice. It seems like it's failed more than twice out there, Rev. So this is coming out today. The United States knows where military officials and their families have money hidden throughout the world. The White House said they regret not having Bitcoin, I bet. You're probably right out there, CryptoZilla. Did you cover the Dashaholic, says Buck Snow. No, I haven't, Buck. I'm going to be honest with you. The last thing I heard about Dash is that they were trying to promote in Venezuela, but that was maybe a few weeks to months back. Other than that, I haven't been staying tuned in with Dash, to be honest. Buy Ripple, LMFAO, says Queens, right. And then Queens out there says, don't give your private keys to Google. I had to approve that comment. You know, Google, they're too PC and they get scared with tough comments. Cutie for Blockchain says, hey, out there, how you doing out there, Cutie? 46 Crypto Maniacs in the box. I'll take a few more comments and questions before we tune down this broadcast. Ether's rallying, crypto's rallying, everything's looking good. I told you guys about those price predictions according to the article I have linked down below. And everything's doing well today. Lights are doing well. The EOS is doing well. In fact, let's check out our community portfolio that we haven't checked out in some time. A few weeks ago, we built a community portfolio with $10,000 virtual cash, and we picked up some of our coins. And since then, we have bought and traded a few times. Again, this is just for fun, for shits and giggles. Again, like I said, this is virtual, and we're just doing this as a community. So let's check up on it and see how our coins are doing. $10,553. So we're up about $500 in just a couple of weeks from our picks, and you can see which tokens we're holding here. Majority of the bag in Bitcoin, like I always believe it should be. We got Binance, we got Cardano, we got Augur, Decentraland, Monero, Chainlink, 0x, and BAT token. And that's how it's looking today. 24 hours. Let's see. The top performer right now is Cardano. In the past 24, Cardano's up. We won't be making any trades today, but perhaps tomorrow, being that you know, we like to trade when things are up. Sell in the green and then buy the red. And you can see our coin spread here. Again, this is our community portfolio with 10,000 virtual cash that we're tracking. It's just for fun. This is not real. And this is what it is out there. So half the bag, about 44% of our bag is in Bitcoin. And you can see that we have Cardano, 0x, Binance. We got almost 20% on Binance, Monero, Decentraland, Chainlink, BAT, and Augur. So, you know, maybe we'll swap out some coins and see what's going on. Waiting to see that portfolio. It's up, which is cool. And I like it because we got into this when Bitcoin was like at 4,000 a few weeks back. So although Bitcoin's down, we've managed to keep the portfolio up. So that's a good thing. Yes, Chainlink in there. You know I like my link. Yeah, I mean, I've been talking about Chainlink ever since it was like a top 70 or top 80 coin. And I've, you know, it caught my attention because of all the memes or whatnot. Chainlink, I don't know if it's a long-term crypto or even a mid-term crypto, but definitely a boom for the short term. You know, again, I question if it's just a meme. And I also said earlier during the broadcast that Hollow Chain is looking like the next Chainlink. So that one's like the top performing crypto of the day, Hollow. So we'll see. Champ, when you get your crypto millions, what are you looking to buy? Do you have anything on your list? Just want some independence out there. You know, maybe not get a castle, but a bigger property. You know, maybe some, you know, with more land, with land. We don't have land here. You know, I would like open space, you know, open space and no payments. I like to have something free and clear with a nice size of property. Maybe self-sustainability. Maybe you get some solar panels out there, get a property that has a good water source or whatnot. Maybe throw a chicken or 3 in there. And, you know, one step short of being a farmer, but I would like to still be closer to a city. I'm not a farmer, but I would like to have some stuff that can keep things self-sustainable. Yeah, land all paid off is good. Yeah, that's basically what my goal is. Get a nice chunk of land with a good property that has some, you know, elements that are for self-sustainability, whether it be a good water source, you know, good crops, or some, you know, land that I can plant that, some fruits and vegetables or whatnot, and, you know, maybe a chicken or 3 or more that can lay some eggs for the champ and the fam. But that's definitely what I'm looking for. I don't need no Lambo or anything like that, guys. Chainlink is not a meme. It provides oracles in the real world to report events in real world to blockchain so they can execute smart contract. Yeah, but if you look more into it, you know, there's arguably that you know, it's just like I'm kind of going blank now, but that the tech is not as sexy as one may expect. That it's just like I'm gonna have to get back to you on that, Marlon. But look into it and see what some of the criticisms of Chainlink are. And I'm not, you know, trying to knock Chainlink because we have it in our bag. So I mean, I did notice that it's going up, but is it here to stay? Is the better question. Come to Chicago, champ, cheap land by the water, free fishing. It seems a little bit too cold up there, Derek. A little too frosty out there. Yes, get out in the country. If there's civil unrest, being in the country is where you will be safe. You could buy land and just build a house out of a shipping container. That's right. That's right. You know, I don't want to go too rural. You know, maybe keep it close to a city. You know, I don't want to completely go get lost, but you know, have some space. So if there is some civil unrest, we don't have to deal with the Walking Dead out there. Lambos are for douchebags, says Mark T. Revolutionists, I'm gonna bring a chicken to the castle. Indeed. And Marlon says it's cold as shit in Seattle. I got to show that comment again. YouTube is feeling some type of way because you said the wrong word, Marlon. Derek says winters are cold, but summers are hot. Yeah, but winters are really cold out there. D-Rock says land with an RV. That's how I want to live, travel on top. Shout out to you. Summers get over 100 degrees Fahrenheit out there in Chicago. Yeah, I'll pass. I'll pass in Chicago. It's probably not calling me. But shout out to you and enjoy it out there, you know. 39 cryptomaniacs here in the box. Revolutionist says, yeah, Queens, I will have a castle. I will have castle walls to keep out the funny bunnies, but have a swimming pool inside for the ladies. Yeah, for the little princesses out there in your castle. Shout out to Rev out there holding the bag. But still, Rev, you still got to get at least 1 Bitcoin for the champ and throw it under the pillow out there just in case, even if it's for memorabilia. Shout out to Revs, Derek, D-Rock, Marlon, Queens, Mark, Nano, and the rest of the boomers. What about NYC, champ? Nah, I was there for a while. I was there for about maybe even more than 10 years. It's not really me. You know, there, NYC, the city, is way too many people out there. And, you know, I decided to leave out there, guys. It's cold there, too. You know, champ doesn't want to go to Montana or Wyoming in the middle of nowhere, although Wyoming has some favorable crypto laws. Wyoming seems crypto friendly. You know, I just want to stay close to a major city, but not right in the city, and have some land free and clear paid off, where I can have a solar panel, something like that, some fruits and veggies in the garden, maybe a nice water supply there, and keep it booming. No Bitcoin for Rev. He just loves Cardano project too much. Yeah, but, you know, you're throwing all your eggs on one basket, which is, you know, a hard move, and if it does pay off, you're going to win. But, you know, you could hedge a little bit. You could hedge a little bit. I remember Ezel's chicken in Seattle back in the day, says CryptoZilla. I don't know who Ezel or Ezel is, but You know, little chickens. I was checking them out. You can buy like chickens for $15, $20 and they lay eggs or whatnot. So it's cheap. Crypto comedian Truce is in the building. Shout out to Truce. I see you, Truce. Kaboom. Truce has got some comedy skits there with the cryptos. You guys go ahead and check him out. He says, sub champ, sub CryptoZilla. Shout out to Truce again. Welcome to the population. I'm tuning it down out here, Truce. You always show up a little late, but I appreciate you dropping a comment, showing love out there. You guys go check him out. And, he's trying to make people laugh, and that's always a good thing. I'll take a few more comments and questions, as I said, like about 10 minutes ago, but this time for real, and then I'm out of here. Guys, so be back late morning, maybe early afternoon. Make sure you bookmark all the pages or the channel. Hit the notification or whatnot, and stay tuned into the good crypto word. Truce will watch the replay. It's all good. What's the kaboom news, says Aaron. Well, you may have to watch the replay, but everything's rallying. Everything's rallying. Green on the field, green on the pastures. Grass-fed crypto today, guys. No GMO out there other than Ripple and JP Morgan coin. But it's looking good. And then Coinbase is talking about a Google, you know, it's talk of Coinbase Google partnership. Really, it's this article that's asking the questions over there. I have it linked down below. You should read it on cryptodaily.co.uk. But apparently Coinbase is allowing its users to store their private keys in the Google Cloud or the iCloud with Apple. And you know how I feel. You shouldn't be giving any third party, any man, any entity, your private keys. Make sure you secure that bag on your own. D-Rock says, I sub to Truth. I'll check him out. There you go, Truth. You got another subscriber. A local took me there and it was crazy good. You may be talking about Seattle. Okay. Enrique says, I'm sorry, but it's not worth the scares that you put me for the things that I can find in this channel. KO Kid. I don't know what you're talking, Enrique, but if you're complaining and you never showed up before, maybe you'll get wasted. I don't know. You can clear it up, but you know, if it's not worth it, then don't drop a comment. Thanks for the sub. Have a great time on my channel, says Truce. Shout out to Truce once again. Champ, if you sell your ETH, are you also going to sell your OMG? I'm not holding any OMG out there, Nano. I'm not sure why you assume that. I never said that, but maybe it's just a confusion. But yeah, I don't have anything against OMG. I'm just not holding it. I do definitely have some ETH that I've held for some time. But it could be the time to let it go. I don't know. I definitely am considering that. And it's up, and we've called it. We were going to dump it earlier this month. And, you know, I said, yeah, I'm going to hold it. You know, it may have a little run up right before the upgrade, and this may be it. This may be the little run up that we were expecting. It's up, what is it, like almost 20% today? Ether's up 13% today. The one that's moving is EOS. EOS is looking sexy. Now, EOS, I think that is going to be here to stay, so I'm going to hold on to the EOS. I think eventually EOS is going to knock Ether out the box. CryptoZilla says you always have soy. Yeah, there's always a couple soy boys out there. It's okay. Aaron says he's not selling any bags. Okay, that's up to you, and we respect that. D-Rock says Litecoin going ham on GDAX. Litecoin about to touch 50 as we speak, and Truce is saying smash the like button, guys. Kaboom, indeed. Litecoin looking sexy. I think Litecoin right now, next to Bitcoin, it's looking like a long-term boomer, especially if they implement Mimblewimble successfully, or anything that could keep it private. Fungibility, like Charlie Lee said, is the missing link here for these top 10 coins. Aaron says he'll be holding his ETH for years. Okay, hopefully it makes a turn and everything's okay for ETH, because, you know, I liked it. But I'll be honest with you, you know, being a bag holder for some time, I've lost confidence. And, you know, I'm just trying to keep it honest with you. Maybe I'm wrong, Aaron, and you're right. Double X says say no to soy. Indeed. Hopefully Vitalik got that message. If Litecoin hits 50 while I'm at work, that's going to suck, says Queens. Indeed. 32 crypto maniacs in the box. We never got any response from the soy boy that was complaining. So maybe they took a turn for the positive. Double X, Queens, Aaron, Truce, Mark D, D-Rock, Aaron, CryptoZilla, Truce, Bobby Howard, Hodl Tethered. I don't know about that. Charlie Lee must be a multi-billionaire. Most of these major developers have major bags too, so you know they're sitting pretty. They're all right. On that note, guys, I think I'm out of here. Make sure you bookmark the page, hit the notification, so perhaps maybe you get them. But I'll be back on tomorrow, late morning, early afternoon, like today. And we'll always be providing that good crypto word. And then on Fridays, I enjoy Fridays because we do 2 live streams on Fridays. The second live stream is more of an open discussion where we talk about things related to general self-improvement, crypto, diet, exercise, spirituality. We've hit up some conspiracy theories. We've talked about a lot of things out there. So, you know, stay tuned in for the Friday streams as well. Someone's saying that we all sound woke out there. I don't know if that's true or not, but however you want to put it, we're definitely trying to awaken those cryptomaniacs worldwide to the alternative frequencies that we're tuned into. Kaboom, says Truce. Thanks, Champ, says Jiggerone. Thank you, Jigger. Thanks, D-Rock, Rev, Mark D, Double X, Queens, Aaron, Truce, and the rest of the boomers. On that note, I'm out. Everybody have an excellent day. If you didn't go outside and get some vitamin D, let there be light in the crypto valley. Let it shine. And stay healthy out there. Go to the gym. Champagne hit a PR today on the squats, and you should be going out there and doing some exercise as well. Do it now. If you're a fat boy, stop eating. Stop fapping and playing PS4 till 4 in the morning out there, and start hitting some goals and become a better boomer out there. Indeed. Shout out to Derek, CryptoZilla, and the rest of the boomers. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.